Welcome back. In this video, you will learn how you can create WordPress users from your Google Sheet rows automatically. Guys, let's say you have the data of your users in your Google Sheets spreadsheet and you want to add the users in WordPress and you do not want to do it manually because you have a large user base. So this video is for you. Here I am going to show you how you can integrate Google Sheets application with WordPress in such a way that you can add users in WordPress directly from your Google Sheets. That way you'll have a separate database of your users in Google Sheets and the user will also be added in WordPress automatically, saving you a ton of time and boosting your productivity. And guys, we can set up this whole automation without any coding just by a few clicks. So if you want to learn this, stay tuned. Let's begin. To set up the workflow of this automation, we are using Pabbly Connect, which is an integration and automation tool. And to reach this page, guys, you can use the link I have pasted in the description. From here, you can sign up for free and you will get free automation tasks every month to test and set up your automations. So guys, sign up right now from the given link, and after that you can sign in to reach the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. From here, guys, you can click on this create workflow button. Here you can provide a suitable name to your workflow. So let me give a name here. So I have given this name, you can see, and now I'm clicking on create button and you can see the workflow page is loading up here. And on this page, guys, you will find the basic building blocks of our automation, which is the trigger and the action. So guys, trigger is that event which starts the workflow and the actions are the automated consequences or the responses of the trigger. In our use case, guys, adding a user details here in the spreadsheet, it is going to trigger the workflow, and the automated action would be to add this user in WordPress automatically. Okay, so for this to happen, first of all, you need to click on this trigger section, and here you need to connect the trigger application, which is Google Sheets. So search for Google Sheets here and then select the trigger event as new or updated spreadsheet row. All right, and here it will give you this webhook URL. So on this webhook URL, you can receive the data from your spreadsheet to here in this workflow. And to use this URL, you need to follow these steps written here. Okay, or you can just click on this watch tutorial link and you will reach our YouTube channel. So here we have created a separate video on how to connect Google Sheets in the trigger of this workflow, of our workflow. Okay, so you can watch this video and learn from it. So guys, first of all, you need to copy the webhook URL to start following these steps. And as you copy the URL, it will start waiting for the response of this connection that you are creating. So once you are done creating the connection, you can fetch the test data or send the test data from your spreadsheet, and it will be captured here in the response section of the trigger. Okay, so let me just follow the instructions and send the test data. So guys, I have captured the test data, you can see, and here it will show you the data of the first row that you have in your spreadsheet. So you can see the spreadsheet. So here you can see in this spreadsheet, we got this data in the first row. It is showing first name as new, last name user. This is the password, username. Okay, and these are the same things we captured here. You can see new user 1234 is the password. This is the email address. Okay. Now, after receiving the data, we want to create a user in WordPress. So in this action window, you have to search for WordPress. Okay. Then you have to select the action event as create a user. All right, then click on connect button. From here, select add new connection, and here it will ask you to provide the credentials of your WordPress account, your username, your password, and the base URL. Okay, so you will have these things. For the base URL, what you can do, you just have to open the dashboard of WordPress, and in the top search bar you will get this link. Let me just copy this link to show you. And here in this help text, you can see you have to enter the full publicly accessible WordPress URL. Okay, so just paste the URL here and read the instructions. Do not include -wp admin. Okay, so we have excluded that. and you have to include this leading HTTP address. So I have included this. Okay, this is how you can put the base URL here. Okay, and then fill the credentials and then click on save, and you will be connected with WordPress, and this connection will be saved in your account. So if you want to make the connection again, you can use the saved or existing connection. For to show you, I can select the existing connection option, and here you can see these are my saved connections. From here you can choose anyone, then click on save again, and you will be connected one more time. So no need to fill the credentials every time you are creating the workflow. Okay, so here you can see after getting connected, it will show you these fields. Here you have to fill the data of a new user, like the email address, username, password, and all these things. So guys, I'm going to map the data I have received from my spreadsheet here in the trigger. Here we have received these labels. You can see in the labels we got this data. So I'm going to map these labels here in these fields. So to map it, just click here, and you can see the previous step will appear here like this. So click on this Google Sheets tab, and you will find all the data here only, okay, that you have received in the trigger. So from here, just click on this email label to map it. Similarly, you can map the username label. So here is the username, password is here, first name, last name. Okay, so you can map the full name also. If you have any nickname or description, you can map it here. And you can select the role of this user as well: administrator, author, contributor, editor. I am selecting the role here as contributor. You can select the role accordingly, and the role will remain static as it is. Okay, the things that you have mapped here are going to change automatically whenever this workflow is going to trigger. Okay, so this is why we map the labels here, because in real time, whenever you are going to add any new row here, the workflow is going to trigger and take the data, and the labels will be updated, and a new user will be created every time this workflow executes. Okay, that's why it is necessary to map the things. Now finally, you can test your connection with WordPress by clicking on save and send test request button, and a new user will be created here in this users section. Okay, so let me just click on save and send test request button, and let's see if we got a new user added. Okay, so this is the response we got. We have got a new user ID generated. This means we got a new user. Let's check here in WordPress. So I'm going to refresh this page, and here you can see in the contributor section we got a new user, and here you can see the name of the user is new user. It is a contributor registered at this date, and these are the same details I have added here, mapped here inside my workflow, and a new user is added in WordPress. So our connection is working fine, and we are done setting up this automation. And you have to set up this workflow only once. After that, it is going to trigger every time you add a new row here in your spreadsheet, and a new user will be added in WordPress automatically. And I'm going to paste the link of this workflow in the description so that you can clone this workflow in your own free Pabbly Connect account and start using this automation instantly. Guys, thank you so much for watching our video, and please let us know how our automation ideas are helping you in the comment section. And if you have any queries related to this application, please ask your queries from this forum link, and do check the pricing of this application from this link. And guys, we are open to ideas. If you want us that we should make videos on other aspects of your business, please do let us know in the comment section. And if you like our work, please subscribe to our channel.